Our third storyteller, Grace Peverly, is a registered nurse dedicated to empowering women create healthy lives. But she has a secret that has long impacted her own well-being. After decades of struggling in silence, Grace believes that talking about our struggles is the first step toward healing. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Grace Peverly.
Thank you, Gayatri. And I'd also like to thank Northwest Women's Clinic, the clinic that I've been working for a little over 5 years, for their support for tonight. I've been a registered nurse for over 10 years in women's health and obstetrics. I try to be the kind of nurse that I want, advocating for my family. At times, I could even be called a great nurse. I anticipate my patients' needs. I practice consistent, patient-centered care. But I do have a secret. I've long avoided exposing my weakness for fear of the world's censure. Contrary to my intended protection of silence, however, I'm instead left open to self-doubt, heightened fears, and ultimate failure. Physically, my body breaks down from deep inside. Symptoms arise even while I conceal my illness with an iron will. In condemning myself to quiet suffering, I'm imprisoned by my own secrecy. But this world is my community, and I believe that a break in silence is a step towards healing. Despite exposing my own vulnerability, I'm now trusting you with my own mental illness. And that is clinical anxiety. Mine's not a run-of-the-mill concern that one might experience before a small discomfort. My anxiety is more like the feeling of standing before a firing squad. It's staggering, immobilizing. At other times, it's the relentless worry of abandonment and failure. It shreds my insides without relief. I dread allowing this illness to hold back my hard-fought professional standing. My fear in coming forward with this very private information is that others trust me to be the kind of nurse that they need fighting for them. And will I lose that trust? I come before you today as a patient and also as a nurse, offering a bit of hope that I've discovered amidst my own ongoing battle. That hope is this: transparency brings freedom. Just calling mental illness by its name, I've taken a secret shame and trimmed it into something approachable and even manageable, because illness can be treated. Speaking out allows others to come alongside and to fight a named challenge. Together we become a community with a known purpose. We can follow a heading to begin towards renewal. Each time I'm challenged with my own choking fears, I confront them with all the nerve that I can conjure, relying on my God, my community, and my resources. I use my past experiences to try to build some pattern that might help me scrape through with the least apparent destruction to myself or others. I set attainable goals, study my triggers, and minimize stress by carefully regimenting my schedule and balancing my diet and exercise and hobbies and worship and even sleep. Even then I struggle. It's a daily choice just to continue it all. You, the community, bolster me to face the challenges of my nursing career. I gain strength and encouragement to drive to overcome anxiety from others. I recognize this as my son gives me a sandwich when he realizes that I've not yet eaten. My mom invites me to talk for a few minutes when I wind down on a stressful day. My husband opens his arms to me after the loss of a patient. My co-workers cover my patient load so that I can go for a walk on a rare sunny winter day. As I place my trust in others, I learn to be a better nurse, a better person, and to establish the momentum to proceed. A common theme that I've discovered through the decade that I've analyzed patient treatment is that we cannot fight illness alone. My patient is not just one person. She's the family, the loved ones, the community. I'm faced with the reality that there will come a time when the only things left of our lives are the echoes, reflections, and consequences of our choices. I want my legacy to promote wellness. In place of fear, I choose strength. In place of illness, I choose healing. In place of failure, I choose hope. In place of silence, I speak. I'm healing out loud. Will you?
Thank you, Grace. You know, as Grace said, none of us can fight illness alone. Alone we struggle. Together we thrive. Grace is a member of the ASHA Storytellers team and is passionate about starting a conversation about mental health among healthcare professionals so that they too can take care of their well-being even as they help their patients thrive.